Assalamu alaikum. I'm your host Zehan Rashid, anticipating to inform you today again of how to stay healthy and fit in Ramadan. Today my topic is slightly different. I realize we've been talking about food, we've been talking a little bit about sleep, but we haven't really talked about exercise at all. And to many of us, exercise almost seems a strange concept in Ramadan. Yet, my brothers and sisters, I'd like to tell all of you that fitness is a very big part of Ramadan. Aside from the physical benefits which we hear about, that the reduction of physical disease such as heart disease, diabetes and other illnesses, those things are definitely there. But today I want to let you all know a little bit about how much it affects our productivity in the way of how we think, which means when we are fit in the way of physical exercise, physical activity, our thinking is actually clearer. We are less anxious. We are less likely to become depressed by the events of our daily lives. We also have the ability to think clearly, which in many ways is a very Islamic concept. We have to think clearly about what we are doing. If we are eating healthy, why are we eating healthy? If we are eating healthy and we are sleeping healthy, what is the purpose of all of this? Surely the purpose of all of this is to have a Ramadan which is pleasing to God. Now I want to point out a little bit about how much exercise or fitness I am actually talking about. I'm talking about physical fitness that spans over a week or so. So for example, you can take moderate activity or you can take what's called intense activity. Not everybody necessarily will start to do moderate or intense activity right away. I'm first of all going to say, if you're thinking of doing what I have in mind, what I want to suggest, please make sure that you first have physical fitness clearance from your doctor. So if you haven't done any exercise, like going upstairs, for example, you always take the elevator, you park your car right next to your office, you start from your garage. That's not the kind of activity pattern that will lead you to doing suddenly physical activity which lasts up to 150 minutes over a whole week. So that's the first thing I would say. If you are not sure in your mind whether you have physical fitness, the first step, certainly for a person who's older, and by older meaning generally people over the age of 40 or 45, those individuals should definitely have first a clearance from their family physician or somebody that can give them information about their heart, etc. Physical activity does two basic things. It elevates the levels of hormones called serotonin and dopamine. Those two hormones actually help happiness in our minds. Happiness is linked to certain hormones, as is well proven now from scientific studies, psychology, etc. The other aspect of it is the feel-good factor. I feel better when I'm physically active, because the muscles, when they are active, also release a particular growth factor which is called insulin-like growth factor, IGF. Inshallah, in my next episode, I will go into a little bit more detail about that one. Until the next time, I wish you all a very happy Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum.